Now, I'm super excited to bring you this special look at Amazon Studios' new Mary J. Blige documentary, My Life. We got a chance to treat our NOLA audience to an exclusive screening, and when I tell you I saw a grown man cry, you definitely want to check this out.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 2021 Essence Festival of Culture. I'm Senior Entertainment Editor Brandy Victorian, and I'm here with someone who is family to us here at Essence. You know her and love her as a 9-time Grammy Award-winning and Academy Award-nominated recording artist, actress, producer, and Essence Festival icon. Today, she's here to talk about the new Amazon Prime documentary that tells the true story of the journey behind her critically acclaimed, multi-platinum selling album, My Life. Directed by Oscar-winning filmmaker Vanessa Roth, the documentary reveals the demons and the blessings that inspired the record, propelling her from humble beginnings to international stardom. And like the queen she is, she even treated the beautiful people of New Orleans to an early exclusive screening of the documentary, and they absolutely loved it.
How excited are you guys to see this movie tonight?
I'm so excited. I really love Mary J. Blige. I was so excited when she asked me to come, and I was like, sure, definitely. 9 thumbs up.
I love it.
Please join me in welcoming the queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today. A documentary I know is a huge undertaking, and so I'm curious for you what the experience was like putting this project together, emotionally, the time commitment, all of that. And was it what you expected it to be?
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of talking and going back and visiting some very dark and emotional places, especially the childhood places, when I was like little girl, that stuff was painful. But I had to go there in order to explain to people where all this pain in the My Life album came from. Unless there'd be no documentary. And it was just time to do it. About 2 years ago, the whole world was celebrating the 25th anniversary of the My Life album. So I said, and I was on tour, so I said, this is the perfect time to do it.
Okay. And, you've always been so gracious just sharing, parts of your life and in your music and even in interviews. Was there anything you were hesitant about including in this project or, that you hadn't spoken about before that you felt now was the time?
Well, I only spoke about the things that led up to the My Life album that I was dealing with while I was writing it and while the album was out, just, from relationships that I was in, and I think I was pretty mature and because I don't like just hurting people for no reason. I like to tell it like it is,
Yeah.
So, it was important to do that. And I didn't want to leave something out that was important, I didn't, I just said what it was. That's it.
Yeah. And it struck me so much when you were talking about the Roy Ayers song and you were saying, my life wasn't in the sunshine at the time. Do you feel like it is now?
Yes. I'm always in the sunshine. I'm the sun goddess.
Okay. You are. And thinking about My Life, if you had to title this chapter of your life, what would it be?
It would be just contentment. Just content with, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but right now this is good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And obviously the whole crux of the documentary is that My Life was such a pivotal point in your life and your career. But even within that time frame, would you say there was a certain circumstance or moment that was particularly a turning point or something where, if you had made another decision may have changed the course of your life and career?
It was just an ongoing pain. It was ongoing from my life to share my world. So it just was just all until the No More Drama album. And the reason why the No More Drama album was another pivotal point, because when I said no more drama, I was tired of feeling like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to die. Like I reached a point where it was like, I don't want to die, but I'm tired of feeling like this. So it's live or die. And I chose life.
Yeah.
And, the struggle got harder because I had to stop drinking. I had to stop doing everything I was doing. But that was hard. The withdrawal, that was hard.
Yeah. And we saw, all the women in your life too, which was so good to see. I mean, who've been with you from the start, and now I would love if you could finish this sentence. Like, without my sister circle, I probably.
I wouldn't be any good. I would be lonely.
Yeah. Yeah. And we also saw so many women come up to you and talk about how they saw themselves in you, and even Taraji P. Henson, talking about seeing your videos. Is there any entertainer you've ever been able to see yourself in?
See myself in, someone asked me this question yesterday, and I haven't seen myself in anybody. Like, I haven't seen Mary J. Blige anywhere. And,
yeah.
Like, look at them and be like, oh, wow. No, I haven't.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And, you've also had such success as an actress, and most people aren't able to have that great level of accomplishment in both areas. Do you ever see yourself retiring from music and just focusing on acting solely?
No.
Okay. Good.
Absolutely not, because acting is a whole nother beast that you have to give it a break. It's a
lot. And what's something you haven't done yet that you hope to do?
Man, it seems like I'm done everything. I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
I'm not jumping out of a plane. Like, jump out of a plane, that's never happening.
Okay. That's good to know. And also just thinking about, people who are going to watch this. We showed this at our Essence Festival taping. We had a drive-in, and like people were honking their cars and yelling out like they just love seeing your story. And so, for you, what is your hope that young Black girls who are watching this, what they'll take away from it?
Is that, no matter how hard it is, no matter where you are in your life, just go through. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be some places you got to squeeze through. It's going to be nasty, but just keep going, keep growing, keep believing. That's it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And thank you for sharing this project with us.
You're welcome, Brandy. Thank you.
We just want to thank Mary so much for being here with us, because it's truly been a pleasure. And for everybody tuned in, please don't forget to check out Mary J. Blige's My Life on Amazon Prime beginning June 25th.